Hi, I'm San Sukumaran, Doctor of Audiology, Clinical Director at the Ear Company. Welcome back to All About Hearing. You know, times have certainly changed, and I've got children. And when I think about what's normal to them and what was normal to me growing up, they're very different. I had the opportunity to meet up with an old friend not too long ago, and one of my boys sat in his car, and he was just amazed at this thing that opened the window. It was, you roll it down like this. He said to me, "Dad, you can get exercise doing this, right?" It was something new to him that he'd really never seen before. Well, the way that we find information is also changed in a great way. When I was in school, in graduate school specifically, or even before graduate school, the way that we found information was we went to the library. And the way that we knew where to look was in these card catalogs, for those of you that remembered. Or perhaps the microfiche that was there, which is even harder to explain to my children. Well, today we can find information so much quicker. We can have it almost instantly. When I was doing my research, my thesis project, if I wanted a piece of research, I would have to go to my librarian and ask them to order it in for me. And eventually it would get there and I would be able to use that information. Today I can go to my computer and Google it, find the specific piece of information that I want. Well, when it comes to our healthcare, we oftentimes refer to Dr. Google. Now, Dr. Google isn't a real doctor, but it's where we go to when we want to find information that perhaps helps us understand things that relate to our health. It can be a wonderful tool, but it can also be a dangerous tool. Google is a great place to go find information to get you started, to start your thinking, to create ideas and questions that you may have. And you might think you know something about the topic you're starting to study, but perhaps there's more to it and you need to have that professional advice on what's real, what's not, what's applicable, what's not. This is where we come in as professionals. We have our patients that come in and we're happy when they have information. We're happy when they have knowledge. But when they sit down with us and we take the time to review the information, to help them understand what's real, what's good, what's usable, what's not, that's when it really becomes a great piece of resource. And that's what allows us to then be in charge of our own destiny when it comes to our health care. Until next time, I'll see you in All About Hearing.
All About Hearing is brought to you by the Ear Company on Lansdowne Street. The Ear Company, your best choice for better hearing.